and
This conference will now be recorded.
open the putty session. Okay, so today we will talk about what exactly the snapshot is and what type of snapshot we have and what is the snapshot option in AD admin. See, yesterday we have seen how to apply the patch, and whenever we apply the patch in Oracle application, say I want to apply a patch, say we have patch called p123.zip. So what we did unzip p123.zip, and Oracle has created one directory called 123. So this directory would be considered as a patch top. And whenever we are going to apply a patch, we should be in the, not we should be, actually we must be in the patch top directory, or otherwise we have to specify the location where we have a patch. So basically, whenever we apply the patch in Oracle application, generally what it will do, it will upgrade some files. Say for example, we have seen our AD version was b.1 and we applied one patch. After that it became b.3. So basically what that patch did, that patch replaced my AD version from b.1 to b.3. It means we have a some file. In that file it has mentioned my AD version. Suppose file name is xyz. This is a file. So this file have a information about my AD version. It's a b.1. So when I applied the patch, after applying the patch, what happened? This file got replaced and this file became xyz plus 1 or xyz plus c. It means patch is nothing but it's a kind of a code, or it's a kind of a statement that will replace your file version. Say for example, one more example I have. I'm going to apply one patch. Say patch is 1234.zip. Okay, so when I will apply this patch in my GL top, I have some files. Say we have file called tc dot some extension, say rt. Okay, and one more file we have km.rt, and one more file we have op.rt. So I have a GL top. Under that we have a three files: tc.rt, km.rt, and op.rt. So when I will apply this patch, so for tc.rt file version is 12.0.1 or anyone. It can be say 12.00, and this one is 12.0.0, and this one would be 12.0.0. Sorry, 0. So now when you will apply this patch 1234.zip, what Oracle will do? Oracle will replace the file version. So it can be 12.0.1 or it can be 12.0.1. It can be 12.0.1. Okay, again one more time. In GL top we have three files: tc.rt, km.rt, and op.rt, and the file version is 12.0.0. Okay, So now when I will apply this patch 1234.zip, the file version can be changed from 12.0.0 to 12.0.1. Okay, so it means before applying this patch, what Oracle will do, Oracle will cross verify the file version. Okay, so this patch, before applying this patch, Oracle will check, hey, what is the file version? 12.0.0. Okay, good. Now apply this patch and change the file version. So in case, suppose I have this file and the file version is 11.5.9 and the prereq for this patch is 1234.zip. Prereq for this patch is your file version should be tc, your file version should be 12.0.0. But in my case, the file version is 11.5.9. So it means whenever I will apply this patch, this two file will be upgraded, but this file will not upgrade. Reason is that the prereq for this patch is your file version should be 12.0.0. Okay. Now question comes, how the Oracle knows that what is the version of this file? It means there should be some location or there should be some file or there should be some procedure or packages which will have the information about your file version. Should we agree?
Yes, Arun.
Okay. Now, so in Oracle application, we have a utility called AD Okay, this is the utility we can check file version. So with the help of that, manually we can check the file version. But how this Oracle knows? And most of the time, whenever we apply the patch, that patch will be applicable for your Apple top mostly. Why? Because in Apple top we have all the modules like GL, FIN, AR, AU, ED. So all the modules will be stored in your Apple top. Most of the time, whenever we apply the patch, that patch will be applicable for Apple top. Now, so the mechanism is in that we have a snapshot. In Oracle application, we have a snapshot, and that snapshot will have the information about your file and file version. So let me open see this one. So a snapshot give a clear give a picture of selected apps related file in a given Apple top. Again, one more time, a snapshot give a picture of selected app related files in a given Apple top. They record details for each file in the Apple top. See this one. What they will do, they will record each and every file in the Apple top, like what is my file name and what is my file version. Okay. They also record summary information about your patch that have been applied in the Apple top. So a snapshot, what it will have the information about your file name. It will have the information about your file version. And what they will do, they will record the summary about your patch. Whatever the patches you have been applied in the Apple top, they will keep the information about that. That's why on that day, whenever we applied the patch, after that, what Oracle will do, Oracle will update the snapshot as well. If you remember in the screen, we have seen. Okay, so the Apple top, the maintain snapshot information task stores information about file version and the bug fixes presents in the Apple top. So what a snapshot will have, a snapshot will store the information about the files, about the file version and bug fixes present in the Apple top. So whatever the bug we have fixed in the Apple top, those information will be stored in the snapshot. Okay, so choose this option to record the current set of files and file version in your Apple top. So you must run the maintain snapshot information once for each Apple top before you apply any patches that contain compatible feature prereq line on the Apple top. So, whenever you will apply the patch, what Oracle will do, Oracle will update the snapshot. I mean, before applying the patch or after applying the patch, what Oracle will do, Oracle will update snapshot information. Okay, now let me move on to next slide. Okay. So in Oracle application, we have a two types of snapshot. Okay, one snapshot is current view snapshot, and second one is named snapshot. Now, current view snapshot are created once and updated when appropriate to maintain a consistent view of Appletop contents. So this current view snapshot will be created automatically whenever you will install Oracle application. So that current view snapshot will be created, and it will be updated whenever you will apply or any patches, or whenever um, any consistent view, I mean Apple top contents. Okay, so what that means is we have a current view snapshot. So this snapshot will be created in the time of installation, and whenever you will apply any patch, or whenever you will do any kind of maintenance activity, or whenever you will update, especially whenever you will apply the patch, so Oracle automatically update the current view snapshot. So being as a apps DBA, we don't have any control about your current view snapshot. I mean, neither we can delete the current view snapshot, neither we can, I mean, we cannot perform anything being an apps DB. So the taken care would it will be by your application. So apps user or apps will update the current view snapshot. Now question comes, if everything Oracle will do, so what we will do? Suppose for example, I mean, I'm going to apply a patch. So before applying the patch, I want to take the, I want to create the snapshot. So what Oracle did, Oracle has given me a named snapshot. Okay. So this named snapshot would be created by application DBA. And what it will contain, named snapshot are copied of current view snapshot at a particular time. Say for example, we have a current view snapshot. Now you want to create your named snapshot. Okay, so generally what Oracle will do, Oracle will create the snapshot because we have given the command. So named snapshot will be created based upon your current view snapshot. So whatever the contents, whatever the data we have in the current view snapshot, it will be copied to your named snapshot. So it can be, say for example, name is Imran underscore snap. So in that, what data we have? We have a data about your current view snapshot. Whatever the data we have in that, that will be copied to your named snapshot. See, you can create as many named snapshot for each Apple top as you want, or you can create or update current view snapshot only. I mean, you cannot you cannot create the named view snapshot. So creating a named snapshot for Apple top automatically creates or update the current view snapshot for the Apple top. Suppose you created your named snapshot, so Oracle automatically update your current view snapshot. Okay, now move on to next slide. So when you need to run the snapshot, so you must run this task once for each Apple top before you can apply any patches that contain this feature called prereq. Lining the Apple top. A complete snapshot is required for automatic prerequisite patch checking feature to operate. So it means we should have a complete snapshot. You know, that's why on the first day when we were trying to apply the patch, so what Oracle did, Oracle was updating the current view snapshot. So that's why, you know, I said it will take a lot of time. So now we have a snapshot. So Oracle has given me a lot of tables. With the help of that, we can find the information about your snapshot. So for example, we have a table called AD underscore snapshots. We have a table called AD underscore snapshots under snapshot underscore file, and we have AD snapshot bug fix tables. So with the help of these two tables, sorry, these three tables, you can get the information about your current view snapshot, or you can get the information about your snapshot. Autopatch automatically updates the list of file version and bug fixes in the current view snapshot. So whenever we will use auto patch, what it will do, it will update your file version, and whatever the bug we have fixes, it will update in the current view snapshot. Okay, so a snapshot for each Apple top as patches are applied to the Apple top. The combination of running area administration maintain snapshot information. So in area admin, you have maintain snapshot information once for an Apple top and auto patch incremental update and ensure that current view snapshot for a given Apple top contains an accurate picture of current set of files and bug fixes in the Apple top. What does it mean? So whenever you will apply the auto patch, whenever you will use auto patch or whenever you will apply the patch, so auto patch what it will do, it will perform the incremental update to ensure that current view snapshot for a given Apple top contain an accurate picture of current set of files. So whatever the files we have, that should be the correct the current view. Okay, move on to next slide. So this is the option maintain snapshot information. So we will see how to see the list or how to update or how to create. We'll see. Okay. So I mean this is all about the option list snapshot. This task options list all the current view and named snapshot stored in the system. Update current view snapshot. This task updates the current view snapshot with any changes to the file system since the snapshot was last updated. So you want to create this named snapshot, create named snap. This task create a copy of an existing snapshot and promotes you for a name to given to it. So you can export a snapshot to a particular file, you can import a snapshot from a particular file, or you can delete named snapshot. You cannot delete the current view snapshot. Okay, so let me log into area admin. Okay, it's a correct Apple top. Yes. The log file. So you can be notified. No. Batch size. Database. Password manager. Apps. So where is the option? I think option is 2. Yeah. So in that we have option 4. I think recording I have started. Yeah, it got started. So option 4. Now first thing is that list snapshot. So option 1 will show you how many snapshots we have. Okay. So we have only current view snapshot. Okay. So these are the snapshot ID, these are the name, and what is application system? It's a div. Okay. Now, so before updating current view snapshot, let me create named snapshot. Option 3. Now, you want to create the snapshot. Okay. So you have to specify the source from which current view snapshot you want to create the named snapshot. So my source would be 1132, the latest one. Okay. Enter the destination snapshot name or press return to go back. So I want to create one snapshot called Imran underscore snap. See, it's creating. So it will take some time. So Imran, did we got some idea about the snapshot? Hello Imran.
Yeah, Alam.
Okay, okay, good.
Alam, where it is used, see, we are creating snapshot means, names. In which scenarios it is used?
Okay, good question. So in which scenario it will use? See, most of the
Mm.
time, current view snapshot is enough. It's enough. Okay. So, but now you are going to apply a patch. So, but you want to assure that the snapshot should be updated. So what I did now, I created one snapshot. The reason is that after this, I'm going to apply a patch. So it will update this one as well. I mean, it 99% cases, whenever you will apply the patch, Oracle will update the current view snapshot. But I want to make sure that we should have a backup as well. You can say it's kind of backup. So that's why we are creating this
It's
snapshot. I mean, it's not required hard and fast rule that you have to create the named snapshot. But generally, what we do, suppose we are going to apply a patch just now. So what we can do, rather than giving this snapshot name Imran underscore snap, I can give, say my patch is 1286. So I'll give the name 1286. So while seeing this snapshot, I can come to know that this snapshot we created before applying the patch 1286. Okay.
Suppose if I'm rollbacking a patch, whether I need to go to the previous snapshot as well,
No,
or
no, no. Why? Because Oracle will also update the current view snapshot.
okay.
Okay, so let me check. Okay, it takes some time. Okay, so just for a few minutes, I'll be on mute. Let it run. So it says that agent
This
statement.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let me do it one more time. Yeah, this one. Okay, so let me go back first. See, we want to update the current view snapshot. So I will choose option 4. Okay, okay, option 4. So option 2, update current view snapshot. So in that, we have again some options. So you want to update your complete Apple top. So suppose you have Apple top, in that you have a lot of modules. So you want to update a snapshot for a complete Apple top, you can choose option 1. Or if you want to update a particular Java top, so you can use option 2. Or if you want to update a particular product top, so for example option 3. Okay. So which product you want to upgrade? Or sorry, which product you want to update? Say for example, I want to update GL. So use option GL. Say subdirectories. Let me move on. See. So whatever contents you have in the GL top, whatever the file you have or whatever the file version we have, it will update only those. So it will take some time. So it's up to you if you want to update entire Apple top, or if you want to update a particular Java top, or if you want to update a particular product top. So you can use this option. Okay, so in that case, it will update only a particular GL top. So it will take some time. Yeah, it's completed. Snapshot information.
This conference will now be recorded.
So it's taking time. So meanwhile, what I will do, I don't know how much time it will take. So let me discuss some more thing about user management. Actually, I was searching a file. Let me stop the. Yeah.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So in Oracle application, we have some users. So for example, we have apps, we have Apple sys, we have Apple sys pub. So mainly we have a three user. So each and every user will have a significant. Say for example, this apps user. Okay. So this apps user you can consider as a sysdba or as a, sorry, not sysdba, it's a role. So you can consider this apps user as a sys user. So this user will have, like for example, in core DB we have a sys user. So this user will have authority to access all the tables, all the object, and he can perform all the admin tasks. Like he can shut down the database, or he can start the database. He can drop any user, he can create any user, or he can access any schema or any schema object under your database. Same thing is applicable here. This apps user is a super user for Oracle application. And basically this apps user does not contain any table. So if this user does not contain any table, how this user will have access to other object? So in apps schema, mostly we have a synonyms. We have synonyms for all objects, for all modules. Okay. So for example, we have a GL top. So under GL, we have some tables. So what Oracle did, whenever you will do the installation, so after the installation or in the time of installation, whatever the user will be created, like GL user or like a user or AD user, so those user will have some tables. And whatever the table we have under the modules, Oracle will create the synonyms under your application schema. And with the help of with the help of synonym, Oracle is going to access your all the tables, whatever the table we have in GL or AU or AD. So those table can be accessed by apps user using synonyms. So this apps user does not contain any, I will not say does not contain, partially it will not contain any tables under apps schema. But it will perform all the admin tasks, whatever the admin task is required for Oracle application, that will be done by your application user, apps user. Now we have one more user called AppleSys user. So this AppleSys user will contain the tables which we need to perform the maintenance or we need to perform the task in Oracle application. Those table will be stored under your AppleSys schema. Like for example, we have AE tables, we have FND tables. So those table will be stored under your AppleSys schema. And now we have one more user, like we have written here Apple syspub. So this user, Apple syspub user, will be used for authentication. So whenever any user want to access your Oracle application, authentication will be done by your Apple syspub user. Okay, so how this authentication will be done and what is the what is the mechanism? So I will discuss tomorrow when I will discuss password management, like how to change the password. So on that time I will show you, or I will tell you how this Apple system user will perform the authentication. Why? Because say I have a user like GL user. So this user is at the database level. So whenever you will say SQL plus GL slash GL at the rate some TNS entry. So this user is the database level. So what Oracle will do, Oracle will cross verify DBA users. Okay, and it will come to know, yeah, we have a user GL user, and this user this user is available at the database level. So authentication will be done. But we have some application user. So for example, application user is Imran, Sadiq, say Asif, say Naveen. So these are the application user, and information about this user will not be stored in DBA tables. Why? Because these are the application user. So whenever someone want to connect to application, so there should be some authentication. So that authentication will be done by your Apple Pub user. So tomorrow I will explain you how this authentication will be done. Okay. Let me check that one. Yeah, it got completed. Oh, again it's running. So let me log into Oracle database C2 plus SSDB. Okay, and we have one more user called sysadmin user. So this sysadmin user comes under your application user, and we have one more kind of user, application DB user. It means it's application user, but this user will be available at the database level. Say for example, my GL user. So this GL user is the application user, but this user will be available at the database level. And this user will have all the modules. Sorry, this user will have a tables and views and package and synonym, and that will be used for your module. So let me log into Oracle application. See, select username from db underscore users order by one, or we can say where username like apps. Okay, so we got this user. So correct this user, apps slash apps. So user and password would be same. Now select count star from db underscore objects where owner equals to apps. See total how many objects we have. So it's taking time. Let it be. Okay, it's taking a lot of time. Okay, let me cancel this one. It will take some time. Okay, so I will say select object underscore name comma object underscore type from db objects where owner equals to this one. Before that, let me say set pause on. See, okay, call object underscore name for a 30. See, so it has Java class. So it will have a packages and synonyms, but it will not have a table. See, AD tables. Actually, it does not have a table. It has a synonym. See, it does not contain any table. See, Which user? AHL user. Now it will be AR or some AK user, LR user. But see, it does not have any table. So we can say that this application apps user will would not contain any table. It will have only surnames and packages. Now let me cancel. So select username from db underscore users, where username like app. Yeah. So we have apples. So this user will have a tables. Connect apps. Now the password for this appleSys and apps user would be same. It should be same, not it should be same. So what is the reason? I'll tell you. So same thing here. Select object underscore name, comma object underscore type from db underscore objects, where owner equals to appleSys. It should not be objects. Connect as sysdb. Then we can execute. See, now it has a table. Like see, AD applied patches or AD apple top. So these are the tables it will have. See, all the tables, AD tables would be stored in appleSys user. Apart from that, we have FND as well. See, all the FND table will be stored under your appleSys schema. So connect appleSys pub. Password is pub. Select star from user underscore tables. So it will have some other table like messaging table, session tables it will have. Okay. Now apart from that, I told you we have apps, we have appleSys, we have appleSys, we have application user as well. Okay. And we have some DB user, for example, connect gl/gl. So this user will have a table only. This user will have object only for GL. Select star from db underscore sorry user underscore objects. See, only GL. Okay. Now, so information about your sysadmin or application user will not be available at the database level. See, select username from db underscore users order by one. Order by one. Connect as sysd. See, you will find apps user. See, apps user, appleSys pub app, but you will not find sysadmin user. Go down. See, you will not find sysadmin user. Go up. See, we have a sys, we have a system, we have a this user, but we don't have sysadmin. But you know, whenever I want to log into Oracle application, start new session. See, so I'll get the screen and I will mention my sysadmin user and password. So this authentication will be done by your appleSys pub user. Sysadmin, sysadmin. Actually, we don't have this user at the database level, but still we are able to connect. So how it's going to connect, we'll see tomorrow when I'll discuss about password or user management, how to create a user. So that we'll see tomorrow. Okay, let me check here. It got done. Okay. So now you have seen how to create the snapshot or how to update the snapshot. Suppose you want to export the snapshot to a file. Okay, so we have to choose option 4, or suppose you want to import um, a snapshot from a file, we will go for option 5. And you want to delete a named snapshot, you can delete only named snapshot, not current view snapshot. So choose option 6. So it will show you which one is the snapshot. So what we have to do, we have to mention the snapshot ID. Mention 3, sorry, 3132. So it will delete the named snapshot. So likewise, we can delete, we can update, we can create the snapshot, and we also have seen the users. What are the users we have in Oracle application? We have apps user, we have AppleSys user, we have AppleSys Pub user, we have application database user, and we have application user. So apps user is a super user. It will have access in all the tables in entire Oracle application with the help of your synonyms. An AppleSys user is the user which will contain the F&D tables or AD tables, whatever the maintenance table which we have, that will be stored under your AppleSys. And we have a user called AppleSys Pub. So this user will be used for authentication. And we have application user like GL or like Imran or whatever the user we have. So these are the application user, and GL is the application DB user. So information about GL user will be available at the database level. Information about this apps user, AppleSys Pub user, and AppleSys user will be available at the database level. But information about your application user will not be stored in the database. Okay, so any question, any doubt, Imran?
Yeah,
Okay.
uh, I have like a few doubts.
Mm-hmm.
See, suppose if a user wants the access to the URL, means
Mm-hmm.
what privileges are required.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if an existing user is unable to access the URL, what to check? These kind of things.
Okay, so you are looking for troubleshooting. Okay, that we'll discuss. Troubleshooting part we'll discuss. Okay. See,
Okay.
99% cases, if you will create the user through a sysadmin, it will have access on the URL. But still you will see how to troubleshoot the URL. If suppose user is not able to access, so how to troubleshoot, we will see.
Okay.
Sure. So let me note down.